Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In this video, we're going to talk about Shibarium, what it will do, and how it's closely related to EIP 1559. That was a huge upgrade that Ethereum went through. Shibarium, the upgrade to the SHIB ecosystem, could do some very similar things for SHIB, and we're going to dive into it. That was a user on Twitter who brought this to our attention, which really good tweet. We're going to dive into that. Also, Marcy Jastro, heading up the SHIB metaverse, of course, recently posted about Unreal Engine 5. And what the SHIB metaverse could look like. So we're going to dive into that later on in the video as well. So make sure you stick around here till the end. In our most recent update, we talked about Shiba Inu introducing Shibicles to link NFTs to real-world items. This was actually covered by CoinDesk. I didn't even realize this recently, just a couple days ago. CoinDesk picked this up and talked about how the developers shared plans for an NFC-linked authentication service. In their update. We talked about that yesterday in detail. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you guys go check it out. Now, the overall prices, dialing back a little bit here today. SHIB down 3%, Bitcoin down 1.5% right now. Overall market down 1.5% as well. A little bit of a pullback from just some big gains here the last few days. I want to take you inside this tweet, though. So if you can remember what EIP 1559 was doing, it was set to make Ethereum deflationary, and that's actually actively happening. EIP 1559 also is used to burn Ethereum. Now, a similar mechanism will be used on Shibarium to burn SHIB. Very similar. We know that every transaction, a portion of that transaction fee will go to burning SHIB. This is going to reduce the volatility of Shiba Inu over time. And it says here, do you prefer to wait for Shibarium launch before loading up on SHIB? Not financial advice, of course. Bone has been skyrocketing too. We're going to take a look at that in a minute. But here's the price action we've seen just in the last few days. We had that big dip back on the 10th of June where we went all the way into the fives, right? We talked about it. Great opportunity to buy the dip since then, all the way back up into the eights in the last few days. Some really nice gains here for SHIB in the last few days. Now, I mentioned Bone. We'll take a quick look at that. Bone has been in the top 100 before. Right now, sitting just outside it, sitting at about 139. That's the ranking. Recently, this thing exploded all the way up to about 88 cents here in just in the last day. You can see that right there on the 7-day chart. A lot of money coming into Bone, coming all the way up from 70 cents not too long ago, within the past week, all the way up to about 85 cents right now. So a really nice surge, especially in volume here. That's up 50%. Bone right now ranked 139. Definitely a sleeper within the ecosystem. Now, as promised, I mentioned we'd take you over here and check out Unreal Engine. Again, Marcy Jastro tweeted this out. You got to love Unreal. She tagged the SHIB Metaverse Twitter page as well. Make sure you guys are following them over there as well, at MVShib. And, of course, it'll be built using Unreal Engine 5. So this is a nice little preview we can kind of take a look at. As you can see, I haven't been on LinkedIn in a while. Look at all those notifications. But here you go. You can kind of get a glimpse of what this looks like. Pretty crazy. So there you go. It gives you a little insight on what's to come for the SHIB metaverse. So we covered a lot here in this video. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, let me know down below. But appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you in the next one.